Hello, IK here. Welcome to Basket Part 8. Never end of basket. Basket, there is a lot of to learn as. Here it is now. I think it is final version. Uh, when I click on minus, I decrement. We have decrement for one. When I have plus, up. And this decrement with minus must have article ID and decrement only. But remove, when I now click on remove, this article bit would be removed completely and not decrement this number, decrement this number. For decrement, we have a button, plus and minus. But for remove, we want remove complete row. Here it is. Remove, there is a no that row. Let's get see in code. Handle decrement. And here is separate predefined function handle decrement. And that function handle decrement dispatch article ID to remove article. And remove article, we put to remove article ID. It is from article and decrement only. In parameter of action creator, remove article, action creator. And that action creator need two parameter. You see it, here it is article ID. This is generic name of article ID. Here it is in parameter. But it would be article underscore ID because in every row, in every article, we have article ID, unique identifier of every article. But here, this function is generic function, common function with the common name, generic name, variable, parameter, article ID. And concretely, article ID, what we need, article ID is article ID coded like it with this name without underscore. And decrement only true, it is a second parameter what create difference between handle remove and handle decrement. Handle remove when is called handler, event handler is called when we push button remove. And button remove, there is no decrement only. There is no decrement. There is only article ID. And it would be remove completely row, but not decrement only number by number. And it is okay for now. I said I prompt artificial intelligence recode or refactor, sometimes we call it, a refactor code of basket that we have component, article component, that we have a component, basket article excerpt, basket articles, plural, list, that two component, what we have always because of separation by concern, one basket article and the list of basket article. But ChatGPT created 3 components, all in one, physically in one. Third component was basket, what exists now and all the time. And in that basket component, we now have 2 more components, basket article, excerpt, and basket articles list. Now we have 3 components. Why in this list, what is different between basket and before list, what we have before article list, department list, category list? Why here we need 3 components? I didn't analyze it with artificial, because I conclude that here in basket, we have a list, we have an article, we have a list, but we have a lot of tasks what created, what does basket, what does basket. For example, generate invoice, total is not in article, and is not, of course, in article list, is article excerpt, but total is, I said, it is some task what give us a basket, because total in every row correspond with the total for all basket. And okay, we will see that refactoring basket JS, and how ChatGPT created it created it excellent. And this is important that we decided, or artificial coded, coded predefined event handler. It is it, for example, handle decrement, handle remove, and every button what we click on, we call handler, event handler. And it is very simple, and it is also separation by concern, because on click is event and not event handler. But if we write dispatch remove article directly in on click, it means that on click is event and event handler in same time. It is against contra of principle single, first principle in acronym SOLID, separation by concern. And there is a lot of this handle clear basket, handle remove, handle generate invoice. All that is event handler, and the name said what event. Event is name of this handler said about the name of button what we click. Handle increment, handle decrement, handle increment, handle decrement, handle remove, handle clear basket, handle generate invoice, and here it is about invoice. But now all that handle, we can see here, there is a remove button, clear basket, you see clear basket. Okay. This is button plus. I click in minus, but was only one, and remove it. Plus, minus, it is on increase, on decrease. calling, and generate invoice. We have one, two button, three button is remove, clear basket 4, and generate invoice 5 button. We must have 5 handler, event handler. 5 we can see here. Handle increment, decrement. I remove search. Handle increment, decrement, handle remove, handle clear basket, handle generative invoice. It is 5 handler, and that we see where it is in basket. You see, it is we can say service of basket to list and to article. Look at how commented artificial intelligence main basket component, and all that is here, and it is basket invoice, of course, invoices of the basket, and here is in return basket in return. Look at, there is a basket article list. Basket article list. Okay, basket have basket article list, and look at here. All this is props. Props of articles list component. This is that new component in this file. Also, we will see, and all this is props of that component. Props because parent of basket article list is basket, and all from basket what we see event handler coming here, and of course articles coming created here. Articles, props articles is baskets articles. It is all from basket, basket articles from basket. Look at here, it is basket articles. You see component basket, and here is basket articles. By use selector, look at in Redux, look at basket articles. Look at state basket articles. State basket, state basket, state is state of store together for all reducer, and here is properties basket. It is properties of common state. It is separate. It is reducer basket, and articles. Articles is array, is properties of reducer basket. It is articles array of article in basket, and it is name. Artificial give this name, and it is excellent because a lot of articles, only articles, basket articles. It's good. That creates difference from this and from before list of articles, etc., from other component, pardon. And okay, it is basket articles, basket, and that constant, there is all about every articles. actual value because use selector is connected in articles state, and any changes here in a Redux store would be immediately visible or would be value of this basket articles, and every changes is a reason for re-rendering a basket component. But basket component is a parent to basket article excerpt, we will see, and basket article list. And always child must be first re-rendered because re-rendering means show on the screen in user interface. And if parent would be shown on the present on user interface without re-rendering child, it would be empty screen. Child is content of parents. Okay, and now because basket is parent, this basket articles is array connected with this array articles in Redux, and all this constant declaration of declared function and all this declaration would be props for basket articles list. Okay, and now you see articles, basket articles list, and all this function on increment, on decrement, on remove, on clear basket, and on generate invoice. It is basket. But it is not all. We have two components more. Basket is down. It is a return of basket. A very simple return. And very understandable and maintainable this props here. And now we go in basket article, find basket article list. Basket article list is here it is end. It is end of list, and look at from beginning of that list, basket articles list. A very concise parameter of basket articles list is all props. What we see, all props go in basket article list, and in body of list in return we have this map, articles map, and this component. It is child of list. List child of basket, excerpt, article excerpt, basket article excerpt, child of list. And the properties of this is all what we need in article. It is article, on increment, on decrement, remove. It is button what we have in article. On increment, plus button, minus button, and button remove. Excellent. It is props of basket article excerpt. All these props coming from parents. Who is parents? List. Basket articles list. And this is articles list. You see articles list from basket. There is all these props, and some of that props go to article, but you see on clear basket, on generative invoice, on generate invoice, look at what of that go. Yeah, all of that is article, on increment, on decrement, on remove. But about invoice, clear basket, and on generate invoice is here in list, because it is connected for list. Clear basket means a clear, complete list, clear list. And generate invoice, generate list, invoice and of that list. Basket article list, and now we have article, basket article excerpt, basket article excerpt. Three components in one file because of separation by concern, because of first principle in solid acronym. Basket article excerpt is component would take care about one article in basket. Basket list, basket article list, articles plural list, take care about list of article, and basket take care about both, about list and about article. It is parents. Basket parents of list, list parents of list parents of excerpt, article excerpt. What have in article excerpt? This is a package for PDF document for invoice. This is creation of in that package that exists creation of table. This is import from, because this package is part of Node.js, and also this. All this is known for us. Add to basket, remove article, clear basket, coming from basket slice. From package React Redux, use dispatch and use selector. Why React Redux? Because that two hang, that two function go between, go in from React to Redux and from Redux to React. Use dispatch, that function give us dispatch method of store, and that dispatch method dispatch action from React to Redux. React is user interface. React is user interface experience where we interact with application. React, and but Redux is manager of state, and use dispatch, take action object, take from React and dispatch it to Redux to store, and use selector hook, function hook, use selector contrary from Redux is connected to Redux state, and connect Redux state with variable in component, with local variable in component. And every change is momentary. Immediately, use selector activate re-rendering of component when a name changes in Redux. Okay. Okay, basket article excerpt. It is very clear, very understandable, that three component. And it was aim of separation by concern, that code would be clear, understandable, maintainable, not for all, for author equal like any other, because author who coded code forget all about code if there is no comment, if there is no documentation. He don't remember anything. Because of that, for yourself and for other, we must take care about code and about separation by concern. Basket. Article name. Article price, you see. And here is a quantity. You see, on click on decrement, and on plus is increment. And here on decrement, in parameter, on decrement, we call handler on decrement. Here, we call on increment. And look at on decrement. On decrement, we can look that on decrement. On decrement, like props go to in basket articles excerpt. We know this on decrement is in basket. Let's get see. On decrement equal handle decrement. Handle decrement. It is a basket article list on decrement equal handle decrement in a list on decrement basket article excerpt article on increment on decrement on remove on click we call on decrement basket article list on decrement. It means that okay, list, and from list go to article excerpt on decrement equal on decrement. And here in article list call handle decrement. on decrement props, here props, equal reference of handler, event handler. It means that child component can activate function in parent component. Articles list here, article list here is a child of basket, but this handle decrement is in basket. Here in child go as reference, passed as reference handle decrement, passed to props on decrement, to props on decrement. At last, look at in handle decrement. And because we have props in basket article list and it go to articles, we practically control and activate function of parents and of grandparents. If from article activate handle decrement, and owner of handle decrement is basket, is parent and grandparent basket handle decrement. Okay, let's see does it is like it. Handle decrement. Handle decrement. Here it is all that. Look at it is in basket. In basket we declare all that handler, and handle decrement is here. It would be called from list and from article, go through list and go here, activate this, because handle decrement, because owner of state is owner of function what changes state. Baskets articles is owner of that state is a basket, and every function what changes that state is from basket. But when we and because data go flow of data in React is flow down from parents to child, from child to grandchild, fall down, and how and data don't go up. Data flow of data is from parents to child to grandchild, flow down, and how now child or grandchild can control, can switch on, switch off that we have function in upper, in higher component by past reference. This is reference. This is handle decrement. It is a name of this arrow function. Name, and the name is a reference. And with that reference, assign to props. And that reference can activate. It is like original. It is connected with original. It is activate original. Handle decrement reference we attach in curly brackets, concretely value. We attach to props of child, and like it, that reference can go down, flow down, and be activate in child, in grandchild. It is like a remote activation of handle remote. From what remote? From grandchild. Article is grandchild. From child, article list. Okay, handle decrement. Here is something more interesting here. we have decrement only. We have decrement only. And when we put on minus handle decrement, we dispatch remove article is action creator, and parameter of that is article ID and decrement only. And action creator know what to do, know that it is about step down for one, reduce quantity for one because of decrement only true. And of course, there is a logic if quantity is greater than one. But handle remove, it is button remove, it is handler of button remove, and we put, there is a no decrement only. There is a no decrement only article ID. Because of that, when we click on remove button, complete row disappear without how many quantity there is. Okay, it is refactoring, how artificial intelligence refactor basket, because everywhere where we have list, it is a good practice, it is principle, separate by concerns, and you separate here it's article, and separate plural articles list and article one. And now by that we can control better understandable complete code, and from that we have better maintainability and sustainability. For me is very, very, for me, but when I discuss, it is a very important ergonomic and how we use our application. It is from user interface. And from background, for me is a very, very important data organization and data flow. And Redux or somebody take some other like it is a hard state manager. And I like it from beginning. I teach application React Redux, because that we have habit use it. And now in next framework of React, I didn't look at more, but see that somebody had performance is not good if there is a other kind of managed state. But every other kind, what I see, don't go in detail, said, okay, it is good for smaller, for simpler application, but if you have complex application, it is the best Redux or something other. And so I expect when I finish this e-commerce Redux, I put it in Next.js and analyze what framework give me what I didn't have with React. Only what frame give me what React don't give me. And then I can say about final conclusion about React. But now I think that this performance is not first. Performance is last. What is first? First is that user in front of our user interface is not nervous, is not not contribute in not good situation for him in user interface. User must in user, because of that we so call it user interface experience. User interface is for user, not for programmers or for developers or other, but for user of that user interface. And user UIX, it means user interface experience of who, which experience? User's experience. Developer must learn user's experience. It is first. It is sometimes in industry, which I was in first decenny of my career, we talk about about uh, uh, about tools must be good for a job. What? But for whom? For people, for workers. Tools must be adequately, not against health of workers, but save health of workers. And workers in factory and work with tools. Here is a users. Tools for users is user interface, what developers created. And it is before of performance. And the second, what is before of performance is situation with developer. A developer must feel satisfied with the code, with the organization, with code, with architecture. It is all synonym. With architecture, and it means that code and that architecture must be maintainable. Maintainable means that developer, when look at in code, is friendly, feels friendly, friendliness of that code, and it is first. It is before performance, and all that clearness and the satisfaction of developer with the architecture of our software. It is big guarantee for sustainable that software will be sustainable, maintainable. Never mind which developers coming in front of that. And performance is last in that. When we spoke about users our application, and when we spoke about creator of our application, about developers, we can say the users first, but all behind scene is developers first. Okay, handle decrement, very clear. There is this decrement only, and together article ID and decrement only is payload. It is payload. That two parameter make payload. And now we in the structure, the structured assignment from payload, we have two variable, two state, article ID and decrement. And one thing, decrement coming true. Here is defined that true or false. Decrement is flag. true and false. It is logical variable with one of that two value, true and false. It is payload. It is payload decrement only, because payload is article name, price, quantity, and that decrement only. It is about quantity. Article ID, decrement only, and let's see remove article. We know that, we see that it is in slice, basket slice. Basket slice, remove article, look at. Here it is. If remove article is dispatched from that minus button, would be declared destructured. This destructured would have two variables from payload. But if from remove button coming, there is only article ID, there is no decrement only. And there is no decrement only. And here, there is no decrement only. And else is for remove button. It means remove complete article. Remove complete that row without how many quantity. Again, remove article is action creator. Have been called from minus or from remove. When called from minus, would receive payload, and declare destructured. It would be declared also when coming without decrement, would be destructured like article ID exists. From decrement, there is no decrement only. And like that, decrement only, we have not decrement only. Here it is. There is no decrement only. And if there is no else, means these start articles are array and filtered that in new. Filter always give us a new array. And article what go in a new array is article what which article ID is not equal article ID what coming from button remove. Not, and disappear. There is a new array without article what we put click on remove button. But if we click on minus, coming decrement only, existing article decrement only, and here declaration we have article ID and decrement only. In this structure, if else, we have decrement only, true is true, existing article is true. It is article what we put plus minus button minus exist button minus exist that article, but this control we need this control, and we find object article what have article ID what coming, And here, decrement only. Exist, existing article exist, quantity, and here it is, quantity greater than one. It means in that situation, existing article quantity minus one, minus one. And minus by minus, step by step, when coming zero, article disappear. And it is very, very interesting, this decrement only, and how that parameters passed data through our code, remove article. Clear all, clear basket, state there is no action, because it is very simple. Clear basket button call handler, and that handler call clear basket, and it is very, very simple state articles equal empty array. State articles equal empty array. And do you know what is this state? And where disappear state basket? State basket. It means that we are in basket slice. And instead of basket, we code state. And this state is a basket because we are now in that basket, because there is a situation, state basket. Basket is a reducer, but we are now in reducer basket. Basket reducer is here, and we don't name it, but we name it like state articles. State articles. Empty array. Very, very, very simple. Here there is no action, only calling this action creator. And this action creator have very, very simple here disappear. State article is empty array, but that we understand, this is explicit writing thanks to Redux toolkit. In reality, behind the scene, there is a Eimer library which create copy of this, and that copy equal empty array, and it is new state empty array, and we will see basket is empty. State articles explicit here equal cannot go in a Redux, but must be immutable way. And immutable way means copy of this equal empty array, and it is new state of basket reducer. Okay, when we are here, we can spoke about invoice, but okay, maybe for separate video, there is a lot of here. And you see how I contribute with the artificial intelligence and how I learned from it and how excellent is in coding for me. And how at first not and artificial intelligence first this basket first like one component basket.js, but when my knowledge from before about list and article excerpt and list two components. Now I see a reason for three components, but it created artificial. But I prompt that artificial, and I must repeat always complete this e-commerce, what I call e-retail, public and admin, what I would connect to one background, one express. Now there is a separate area of backend. Uh, complete coded ChatGPT. And it is excellent code. I only prompt and I only ask and ask and ask question. And sometimes when I don't understand artificial intelligence, after and give my and I give some conclusion, and artificial agree with me. Tomorrow or after tomorrow, I have in my mind what artificial want to say, and I correct myself. And after that again, I correct myself, and etc. And every time artificial agree with me. Okay, it is important to see that everybody of you know for yourself how communicate, what ask, what understand, what don't understand, and for yourself go ahead. But must be deep learning. Must be deep learning. Don't go over something understand. And at first, we must go through content, through book fast. But after that, we must less fast. After that, less fast. After that, and in detail, go in detail, in detail, in detail. And without pen and paper on the table, we cannot learn. We can have 5 computers on the table. We can have you can have a big screen, but hand and paper there is a no alternative. Sometimes I stack paper on paper, A4 format. I stack one to other, and I have big how I can have big paper, and I create by a pen and by my hand created the diagram of data flow, and that paper stuck to paper. I have 1, 2, 3 meters of paper, and I put it on the flat on the base of a room, and look at and it complete big data diagram, and I can follow with pen, follow data flow from source, from activation until the end. and all others influence. Only like it. You cannot eat with screens with the five computers, but to have five computers, you must have more computers when you uh, when you coding complex application. This e-commerce what I created is also complex. Uh, we are not finished yet, and but I work it in a small screen notepad only, and very often I would like to have I would like to have a more screen on the table. But I'm not a professional developer. I am professional teacher, and my learning and my work is different than developers. I go slowly, more slowly than them, and I thinking about to understand and explain. And my production is not how many code created today, but how many understand I today, and how many I'm ready to explain in this video or before in the class and etc. Okay, for this video, it's all for this video. This application is address of that would be below video. You can take it from my Git repository. I must create one video about how create a database, how install this application and the database in MySQL, and how you can use. Nobody asked about that, and people ask it in some other places, find it and create it, and copy, install that database, install application I call e-retail admin, e-retail public. That I accented. I want accented that separation. That separation is a very important. In one background, we can have many public application in different places in the globe, and different tables what control that application. Okay, if you know somebody that needs a video like that, inform them, say the information, share message, that our community around this video, this playlist, or my channel, that community growing community, growing knowledge of all of us. Thank you for watching this video.